Hello, we're going to talk about security within the Fusion application server, specifically about TLS and how to apply HTTP certificates into the FAS. This video is going to show how to apply a CA-signed HTTPS certificate to the Fusion app server. For the purpose of this video, the Fusion application server has already been installed, and we have the Fusion Client SDK sample application already deployed to that FAS, which we're going to use for testing purposes. There are a number of articles covering host preparation and installing FAS on the CafeX support portal, and the CafeX download server contains all the software that's needed. So to start, we're going to generate a certificate signing request. We're then going to send that off to our CA. Once the CA has signed our CSR and returned it, we're going to combine the CA signed certificate with the certificate chain and then import it into FAS. So let's start. As you can see, I've just logged into my Fusion application server. Let's navigate to the page where we're going to import our certificates. So we go to Profiles, the Management Profile, Trust Management, ID Certificates. Now you'll notice that there's 3 identity certificate groups. The first group in the list is the load balancer group. Certificates that apply to this group are used for external communications. Certificates applied to the main server group are for internal communications between the load balancer and the application servers. And finally, the management server group is to secure communication to the management portal. We're going to be applying certificates to the load balancer group, specifically to the HTTPS group, this one here. It's important to note here that you need to explicitly click on the identity certificate group that you want to import the certificate for, and then also click on the HTTPS certificate for which we're generating a CSR. So to start, we need to generate a CSR by clicking Generate CSR. The password that you enter here is the password that you defined when you install the Fusion application server. For the purposes of this demonstration, that was left as the default. We're not going to enter a challenge password, and we're going to leave the DN unchanged. So you can see that the DN here is the same as the subject field that was taken from there. We click Generate, and there's our CSR. We need to copy that CSR, so if I select all, copy, and we just need to send that off to our certificate authority for signing. While we're waiting for that to come back, let's open up a new tab and navigate to our client page, where we can see that at the moment, because we don't have a CA signed certificate, we're being told that the certificate that we currently have is not trusted. The CA has signed our certificate and returned it back to us. As you can see, there are 2 files. The first certificate in the list is our signed CSR, and the second is a certificate chain. So if we open up both of those files, this is our signed CSR, and the bundle is a combination of a number of intermediary certificates along with the root certificate of the CA. This is known as the certificate chain. What we need to do is take that certificate chain and combine it with our signed CSR. So if I copy that and paste it at the end of this, ensuring there's no white space, I can copy and go back into our Fusion application server and ensure we're going to be importing this certificate into the load balancer group, and within that group we're going to replace the HTTPS certificate that already exists with ours. So press import, enter the password as before, and paste the certificate in. Once you click import, the certificate will be imported successfully. You can now see that the certificate that we've imported is signed by our CA. Now all we need to do is restart the Fusion application server. Now that the FAS is restarted, let's navigate to our sample application as we did before, and we now see that the certificate we're being presented is signed by authority the browser knows about. And that's it. Thank you for watching. For more how-to guides, please check out our support centre at support.cafex.com.